Hello, Prachi, I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am.
You are presenting very well, and please keep it going on.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Sorry for
Screen share.
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All the people are joined. It was good presentation, and now you continue. You are
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
I will again start from sexual predator. A sexual predator is a person seen as obtaining or trying to obtain sexual contact with another person in a metaphorically predatory or abusive manner, analogous to how a predator hunts down its prey. So the sexual predator is thought to hunt for his/her sex partner. In this line, his/her, both words are used. This means sexual predator can be a male or female, and as well as victim can be a male or female. People who commit sex crimes such as rape or child sex abuse are commonly referred to as sexual predators. These criminals have a sexually violent nature. Next. Next slide.
Now, Anjali, Prachi, what about?
Anjali,
Uh,
yes.
Now
Yes, ma'am.
Anjali can continue.
Type of sexual offenders. Normal, well adjusted men who behave abnormally when under the influence of alcohol. This is probably commonest type of rapist. Sexually deviated but psychologically non deviated offenders. इसमें sexually जो person है वो sex predator जो है वो sexually deviated होता है but psychologically वो non deviated होता है. Third point, sexually and psychologically deviated offenders. Compulsive and emotionally disturbed. इसमें सेक्सुअली और साइकोलॉजिकली डेविएटेड होता है यानी वो पर्सन मेंटली डिस्टर्ब होता है और उसका बिहेवियर कंपल्सिव होता है. फोर्थ पॉइंट, सेक्सुअली नॉन डेविएटेड बट साइकोटिक डिफेक्टिव और सफरिंग फ्रॉम ब्रेन डैमेज. इसमें पर्सन सेक्सुअली नॉन डेविएटेड होता है बट वो ब्रेन डैमेज से सफर करता है. These are just theoretical classification of sexual offenders, but nowadays in real life we see many people who are both physically or mentally healthy but still they are involved in rape-like cases. Now explanation of further slides is done by Shrishti. Thank you.
Very good, Prachi. Nice presentation. Now, Shrishti.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, everyone, respected teachers, and my dear friends. I am Shrishti Samota, and today I am representing a very sensitive topic, rape. So, my talk will be in 4 parts that are what is rape, types of rape, reasons of rape, laws related to rape. Now, my first part is what is rape? The slightest penetration of penis within the vulva, such as the minimum passage of glans between the labia with or without emission of semen or rupture of hymen, constitutes rape. And if I say in easy manner, rape is forced, unlawful sexual intercourse without the victim's consent. And जो rape commit करता है, that is referred as rapist. Now I want to ask you a question that is rape and sexual harassment similar? Then my answer is a big no. In sexual harassment, the victims are physically harmed, which showcases male dominance, whereas in rape, the victims are ravaged like an animal for the fulfillment of desire and lust of another. Now, second part is types of rape. There are 10 types of rape. First one is acquaintance rape or date rape. When the victim and the rapist know each other, जैसे कि रेप्स co-workers में जो रेप्स होते हैं वो स्पाउजल रेप, रेप बिटवीन अ डिफेक्टिव जो कपल की तरह बिहेव करते हैं लेकिन मैरिड नहीं होते हैं, गैंग रेप when a group of people participate in the rape of a single victim, minor rape when a child is raped by an adult, जिससे क्लोज रिलेटिव्स उनके अंदर होता है. कॉलेज कैंपस रेप, when rape is done inside college premises by college men and women. Statutory rape, adults engaging in consensual sexual relations with sexual mature minors under the age of consent. इसको अगर मैं सिंपली बोलूं तो सेक्सुअल रिलेशन विद जुवेनाइल. प्रिजन रेप, रेप विच हैपन इन प्रिजन, जो कि ज्यादातर होमोसेक्सुअल होते हैं. वॉर रेप, ड्यूरिंग वॉर रेप इज यूज्ड एज मींस ऑफ साइकोलॉजिकल वारफेयर, जो कि एनिमी को ह्यूमिलिएट करने के लिए होते हैं. रेप विद इन द मिलिट्री, when men and women are sexually harassed in the military. And the last one is corrective rape. It is a criminal practice in South Africa whereby men rape lesbian women. ये पर्पसली होता है women के sexual orientation को क्योर करने के लिए. Now moving on another part, that is reasons of rape, and that are as follows: to procreate, to get rid of frustration, right to control, biological reasons. And the last part of the rape is laws related to rape. And these laws with punishment are already written in this slide, so I'm thoroughly reading this. IPC section 375, 376, IPC section 294, 354, and 509. Punishment as per IPC section 376. Whoever commits rape shall be punished with rigorous imprisonment of either description of a term which shall not be less than 7 years, but which may extend to imprisonment for
Hello.
376D, where a woman is raped by more than one person, gang rape, constituting a group, each of those persons shall be punished with rigorous imprisonment for a term shall not be less than 20 years, but may extend to life, shall mean imprisonment for the remainder of the person's natural life with fine. IPC section 376E, whoever has been previously convicted of an offense under section 376 or 376A or 376D and is subsequently convicted of an offense punishable under and of the said section shall be punished with, which I already read in section 376D. Next. Child sexual abuse. Now let's go on another topic, that is child sexual abuse. What is child sexual abuse? So child sexual abuse is when a more powerful person uses a less powerful person for sexual gratification. It is the involvement of dependent, developmentally immature children and adolescents in sexual activities they do not truly understand and to which they are unable to give informed consent or which violate social taboos and family roles. It includes penile, digital, or object penetration, incest, pedophilia, exhibitionism, or other forms of deviant sexual contact. The sequel may be either physical or psychological or both. The person can use violence or even murder the child to avoid the identification. Basically, इसको दो कैटेगरी में सेक्सुअल अब्यूज को दो कैटेगरी में रखा गया है. Non-touching abuse like exposure to pornography, taking photographs of children in sexualized manner, communicating in a sexual way, etc. And touching abuses like kissing, fondling, or attempted intercourses. Now another topic is POCSO Act. POCSO Act stands for Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act, has come in vogue in 2012, amended in 2019. POCSO Act deals with these kinds of offences. IPC section 376. Whoever commits rape on women when she is under 16 years of age, or whoever commits rape on a woman incapable of giving consent shall be punished with rigorous imprisonment for life, which shall mean imprisonment for the remainder of the person's natural life and shall also be liable to fine. That's all I have to say. It's pleasure to presenting here. Now I will pass you over to my friend Anjali.
Shashti, very good
Thank you,
presentation.
So good morning everyone. I am Anjali Thomas and the further explanation of slides will be presented by me. So let's get started with sexual harassment. It is an unwelcome sexual gesture or behavior, whether directly or indirectly, as sexually colored remarks, physical contacts, and advances involving sexual overtures, showing pornography, and a demand or request for sexual favors. Any other unwelcome physical, verbal, non-verbal conducts being sexual in nature. All these words will be explained in my next slides. The punishment for sexual harassment is written in IPC section 354A, that is imprisonment of 1 to 5 years with fine or both. Next is indecent assault. Indecent assault is any offense committed on a female with the intention or knowledge to outrage her modesty. Outrage her modesty means उस victim की body, mind और dignity को hurt करने की intention से जो assault किए जाते हैं. Usually the act involves the sexual parts of either or is sexually flavored. Stripping naked a female patient for medical examination is regarded as an assault. मेडिकल एग्जामिनेशन के दौरान अगर कोई डॉक्टर फीमेल पेशेंट को टोटली नेकेड स्ट्रिप करता है तो उसे असॉल्ट माना जाता है and such assaults are punishable under IPC section 354, that is 1 year of imprisonment and fine. Bestiality. Bestiality is the sexual intercourse by a human being, both male or female, with a lower animal. Bestiality is regarded as an offense in IPC section 377. Other sexual offenses. First, adultery. Having a sexual relation outside one's married life, that is, sexual relations in an extramarital affair. Incest. Having a sexual relation or sexual intercourse with one's own family member or a blood relative. Sodomy. Anal sexual intercourse between two males or between a male and a female. Tribadism. It is a female homosexuality, or it is also known as lesbianism. Stalking. Following a person for personal interaction. Trafficking. For purpose of exploitation, transport, or recruitment of people, that is mostly women, for commercial sex act. Sex rackets are also included in this. Lust murder. Raping and killing for erotic and sexual satisfaction. Last, voyeurism. Voyeurism means watching porn or pornography, or it can be said as watching other people having a sexual intercourse. Now we have some sexual offense statistics. मैं यहाँ मेंशन करना चाहूंगी कि जितने स्टैटिस्टिक्स मैं यहाँ शो कर रही हूँ वो सब 2017 एंड 2019 तक के हैं एंड अप टू दिस ईयर दैट इज अक्टूबर 2020 स्टैटिस्टिक्स एक बहुत हायर लेवल पे जा चुके हैं. So let's get started. This is the statistics of rape cases in India up to 2017. You can see the shades of purple color in all the states. Right now I guess पूरे इंडिया में ही dark purple हो चुका है. No state is safe for us. नेक्स्ट इज सेक्सुअल हैरेसमेंट स्टैटिस्टिक्स. यहाँ मैं एक और बात मेंशन करना चाहूंगी कि मेन आर आल्सो सब्जेक्टेड टू सेक्सुअल हैरेसमेंट. मेन के साथ रेप नहीं लेकिन सेक्सुअल हैरेसमेंट जरूर होता है, एक कम रेशियो में ही सही.
उनका एफएमटी का है लेक्चर दिल्ली से कोई नेम ले रहे हैं.
So verbal sexual harassment. Verbal sexual harassment means passing an obscene comment. Unwelcome sexual touching means inappropriately touching someone without his or her permission. साइबर सेक्सुअल हैरेसमेंट मीन्स जो आजकल बहुत चल रहा है, रेप थ्रेट्स या फिर कोई अब्यूजिव कमेंट्स या सेक्सुअली अब्यूजिव पिक्चर या वीडियो अपलोड करना वाया सोशल मीडिया. बीइंग फिजिकली फॉलोड मीन्स स्टॉकिंग. unwanted genital flashing means showing, so unwanted genital flashing means forcing someone to show their genitalia. Sexual assault is already explained earlier, so I'll move on to the next. This is state-wise rape cases in over 17 years. You can clearly see the state names and the percentages. These are also changed by 2020. Next we have crime data from 2013 to 2018. इसमें हम देख सकते हैं कि रेप और molestation में एक steep rise हुआ है, which is very dangerous for us. Number of rape cases in Rajasthan. इसमें 4 महीने जैन से अप्रैल के रेशियो दिए 2018 और 2019 में, तो इसमें हम देख सकते हैं कि सिर्फ 4 मंथ्स में अप्रॉक्स 200 का इंक्रीज हुआ है. सो इफ वी कैलकुलेट टिल नाउ आई गेस इट 1000 और 1500 का रेप केस हायर अभी अक्टूबर 2020 तक हो चुका होगा. Next, we have 10 states with the highest number of rape cases. You can clearly see the name of these states. These state names are also changed as per cases increased. Next, we have no city is safe for women because of rape, molestation, eve teasing, kidnapping, etc. Now we have a small glimpse of reported sexual offences case. Now what do you mean by reported sexual offences case? Reported means सिर्फ वही cases जो पुलिस में जाके जिनकी FIR दर्ज कराई जाती है, जो रिपोर्ट की जाती है. अब टोटल केसेस में से सिर्फ लेस देन 20% केसेस रिपोर्ट किए जाते हैं. 80+% केसेस आर स्टिल अंडर अ कवरेज. द कवरेज में बी ऑफ शेम, या फिर लड़की और उसके फैमिली के लिए कोई शेम है, शर्म की बात है, या फिर कोई थ्रेट है, डेंजर है उनकी लाइफ को. तो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड विद दिस. दीस आर ओरिजिनल न्यूज़पेपर कट्स दैट आई हैव टेकन. यहाँ पे मैं एक बात मेंशन करना चाहूंगी. सेक्सुअल असॉल्ट या रेप के लिए इंडिया में फिलहाल देयर इज नो एज क्राइटेरिया. स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम 1 month old child to 80-year-old woman, everyone is under rape threat. And there is no age criteria, there is no clothing criteria, कपड़ों से भी फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. there is no caste और religion criteria, that is कि कोई criteria नहीं है. और अभी के reports के अनुसार in every 16 minutes there is एक rape हो रहा है. तो अकॉर्डिंग टू अभी हमारा 50 minutes हो चुका है, तो आई गेस 5 or 6 रेप्स अभी तक हो चुके होंगे. It doesn't seem very casual now talking about rapes. Let's talk about the next one. These are gang rapes in moving vehicles. On upper right corner you can see South Delhi. This is the Nirbhaya case. अभी कुछ महीने पहले इनकी जो हैंग किया गया. What do you think? Was this justice? It was not justice. She was killed. She was raped and killed 8 years ago, brutally raped. और 8 साल तक उसके culprits जीते रहे. इसे हम justice नहीं कहेंगे. Law and justice are totally different things. Countries like Saudi Arabia and Iran have strict punishments like 100 lashes. Lashes means कोड़ों की मार खाना plus immediate death or death by hanging. इसे कहते हैं हम न्याय, और हमारे कंट्री में नहीं है. In what we have in India, we have so many candles. राइट. हमारे पास बहुत सारी मोमबत्तियां, कोई रेप हुआ नहीं, हम रोड पे निकल जाएंगे मोमबत्तियां लेके. एंड ऑफ कोर्स अभी का ट्रेंडिंग हैशटैग्स, हैशटैग जस्टिस फॉर आसिफा, हैशटैग जस्टिस फॉर मनीषा, हैशटैग जस्टिस फॉर निर्भया. इससे ज्यादा हम कुछ कर ही नहीं सकते हैशटैग्स और कैंडल्स के अलावा. हमारे पास इंडिया में नियम है, कानून है, लेकिन न्याय नहीं है. until and unless these laws are changed, our country will never get better. These are also some cases from schools and colleges जहाँ पे teachers है, या फिर home में जहाँ immediate relative ही किसी का rape करता है. There is animal abuse cases, bestiality cases, rape of minors, guru found guilty, and sexual abuse cases, incest, man raping for daughter for 2 months, child sex abuse, etc., molestation and all. So in India, we have section 374 IPC, section 374 Me Too are given as a privilege for women's safety. But nowadays it is being misused by many women for their personal revenge or financial benefits. In this case also our investigation department इतना भी strong नहीं कि हम देख सके कि जो rape charges men पे लगाए जा रहे हैं वो actually true है या नहीं. So this is also totally wrong. Being a human, we all are responsible for each other's safety. Let's pledge to create an assault-free, healthy society. Spread positivity, help those who are in need. Educate children about touches, learn self-defense. In this line, I have written educate children, not educate girls. We have to educate both girls and boys about the touches. Touches means good touch, bad touch, safe touch, unsafe touch, where to touch, where not to touch, when to touch, and when not to touch. These are very important. We should educate both boys and girls about this. Animals are unable to save themselves. Please be kind to them and stop animal abuse. Stop sexual assault. In last, I would like to recite some lines in Hindi. मैं हिंदी में कुछ पंक्तियां कहना चाहूंगी. नहीं थमती दास्तां जिस्म और रूह जार करने की, और बाकी है क्या दरिंदगी की हद पार करने की. लुटेरा है अगर आजाद तो अपमान सबका है, लूटी है एक बेटी तो लुटा सम्मान सबका है. बनो इंसान पहले, छोड़कर तुम बात मजहब की, लड़ो मिलकर दरिंदों से, ये हिंदुस्तान सबका है, ये हिंदुस्तान सबका है. So I would like to conclude this presentation. All we three have tried to explain this very well. I hope we have done. I hope we have not exceeded the time. Thank you so much for hearing. Thank you so much for having the patience to hear. Thank you. I would like to end.
Amazing presentation, amazing presentation. I am very glad to see you all, and I can
Thank
see
you, ma'am.
there's so many talented students in our class and all the who our audience. स्पेशली थैंक्स टू ऑल ऑडियंस एंड ऑल फैकल्टीज. हमारे बीच में डॉक्टर लीली मैडम, डॉक्टर मीनाक्षी मैम, डॉक्टर नाजिमा मैम, डॉक्टर हमारे प्रिंसिपल सर रहे, नवीन सर रहे. तो मैं सारे फैकल्टीज़ का भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देती हूँ. और हमारे जो स्टूडेंट्स जो प्रेजेंटेटर है रहे आज के, दे वर वेरी गुड, एक्सीलेंट. अब नाउ ये लीव करने के पहले, मीटिंग लीव करने के पहले हमारी नेक्स्ट मीटिंग जो नेक्स्ट सेमिनार कल का रहेगा, उसमें रुचिका, राघव और अनुकृति का ग्रुप प्रेजेंटेशन देगा. और आई होप द सेम. मुझे अपने सारे स्टूडेंट्स पे फुल फेथ है कि ऐसा ही सेम प्रेजेंटेशन वो नेक्स्ट डे करेंगे. थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स. Thank you all the faculties, academic, assistant academic in charge, our principal sir, and thanks to universe. Thank you.